Yo, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing the Devil's Gospel. I am really tired right now, and I have literally just came off of a class call. It is like 11:30 right now, so yeah. I was going to record this yesterday, but honestly I was too tired I couldn't get around to it, so I've got my 1 hour break, my 2 hour break now, so I'm just gonna get it done now and complete it. So remember, these videos are not cut. We're going from start to whenever I end it, and yeah, I'll probably stop at around half an hour's time. So you don't have to sit through the entire half hour. You can just go through as much of it as you want. Yeah.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Hell yeah, you did.
Okay. How could this happen to me? How could I have stooped so low as to allow this? I can only blame myself. I was weak and vulnerable to the desires of the flesh. And now, here I kneel before the judgment of God, tainted by the red nails of Satan's harlot. Will you accept this tainted soul into your flock, knowing what he has done?
You're really getting into this, huh?
Don't speak to me, Temptress.
What? You came to me with a tit in your pants. Don't blame me for you needing to release some internal stress into a lady.
You are no lady.
And you're no man of God, now are you?
She's right. I let myself become lustful for companionship, where I willingly tainted my soul with desire. I have no right to call myself a holy man, much more a man of God. So, these guys hooked up, and now this guy, who's like a priest, is trying to get into heaven because he sinned by doing the jingle jingle with a woman. Okay. How can I earn my salvation now? My name is Harlow, a pastor and a Christian. I live in the rotten shambles of a church. No one cares for or remembers. Do I regret my position? No. I speak to the Lord and carry out his will. Should he demand my silence, I would shut my mouth to anyone who asks to open it. Should he demand my praise, I would sing songs of his wisdom and love all who would hear. Yet, I find myself chained to being not welcome in his world God has created. A devil. I have not ever imagined myself being held by such a sinful creature, but I had done so without the knowledge of whom I was holding in return. And all because I succumbed to the calling of such a vile...
You know, maybe if you prayed a little more, God would have stopped you from coming to my corner.
How much longer will I be tested? Have I not proven my devotion to you?
And he's ignoring me again. Great.
So, this guy's a southerner, I think, from your accent.
In the name of the Father, and the Son.
And the fuck me silly, amen and hallelujah.
Do not speak of such taint upon this holy ground.
Holy ground? Bitch, where? I don't see any sign that says...
Shut your blasphemous mouth! This is a church, and you somehow slithered your way into this building.
You're cute when you're stupid. This church is nowhere on holy ground, or else your precious God would have stopped me.
Hold your tongue.
Hold it for me, baby.
What will it take for me and this place to be rid of you?
So the holy man finally asks. I was wondering how long it would take before you dropped your pants again for the devil. Well. Got nothing to say now? You're about to make a deal with the devil and climb down a hole you can't climb back out of. You sure you want to hear the punchline before your joke of a life is over?
I'm thinking we have to put like a dirty one into the beginning of the video, because this is very weird.
I've already tainted my soul with your stench. I might as well know what I'm bathing in.
Poetic. I'm slightly turned on by that mouth of yours.
Enough prattle out of you. What torment do you have in store for me?
Well, I could just take your soul now and be done for the day. But you're just too interesting to slice apart that quickly. Gotta savor my prey, you know?
This is what I've become now. Pray. Lord, forgive me.
So I'll make you an offer that may or may not piss you off, just to see if you'll take it.
What?
How do you feel about murder?
You will not command me to do any such act.
Oh, I won't command it or demand it or whatever. Just a thought, since, you want to be saved and shit, right?
How would murder save my soul?
I'll make it simple, I promise. 7 souls, how about that?
Silence.
Come on, preacher boy. 7 souls ripped from this earth and I'll let you go. It's a steal if you ask me.
I can't even save right now. I've already dug my grave. Half fell down while I continue to dig. I'll save now just in case there's like anything else. Like more choice. I've dug my grave. How far down will I continue to dig?
See, aren't I such a nice person? 7 souls for the price of 1. And you're gonna do the whole silent treatment thing on me now, aren't you?
Ugh.
It's not gonna work, you know. I'll just assume you've accepted my terms.
I cannot respond to her, but I cannot find myself denying this deal she has set before me. What can I do? If I deny her, then I will lose the chance of redemption and have her licking my heel until my death. But if I agree, then I'll be forced to commit the biggest atrocity known to mankind. One God forbid without question. My silence only leads me to the path of damnation.
I think I hear the cogs in your head turning. Creepy. Well, I'll just make myself comfy until you make a decision. It's not like I'm gonna let you go for free.
I will throw you out.
I will make out with your pillows and bedsheets until you make a choice. Or, better yet, 7 souls, 7 days.
What?
Did I stutter? 7 days for 7 souls. Do it, and I'll kiss the pavement on my way out. Fail, and I take your soul for wasting my time. Deal?
Her hand extended out to me that she deserved to be acknowledged. What choice do I have? I can only take it. Bite my cheek in self-punishment for this decision.
Good boy.
Ugh.
Have a good night.
O Lord, forgive me for I have sinned. And may my soul carry the strength to defy this abomination. Chapter 1. Forgive me, Father. That was a very weird opening scene. But now we have to kill 7 people in 7 days, otherwise we die. This she-devil wants me to exchange 7 souls for my own. She believes that I will bend to her will. No. I refuse to give in this creature's demands. She may have forced an answer out of me, but she will not force to comply with her whims. I will take this time to prepare my soul for what is to come. I will banish myself and cast my body into the flames of hell. No being on this earth should have their life traded for mine. Let my sin be of my own destruction. The morning is unkind, and the sun only taunts me as I awaken the following day. The wooden floor beneath me rotting and bending with the march of the time and the weight of my own body creaks its pity for me. The monster in my bed only spurs me to stand faster and leave the room. Despite her nonsense, I am still a preacher, and God still has work for me to do while I am on this earth. I enter the bathroom and stare in the shock of what has been done to my body. 7 large slashes etched across my chest, taunting me and reminding me of the deal I had unwillingly made. Are these simply the marks of my agreement, or a shadow of what I must do? I cannot bear to look at myself any longer and continue the dress for the day. When I am good and ready, I continue my journey to my calling. Walking down the steps from my room into the attic to the chapel, I can hear each stair weakly groan out of its disappointment in me. It is a sound I'm used to, but this time their disapproval echoes tenfold for who I am sitting with. I cannot fault them, and I continue forward in the sanctuary of the building, a place where any and all are welcome to find God's light. The hall is empty, and I don't mind. It's been solemn for many months, and only the starving or the sick show their face before the pulpit and the cross in rare intervals. This is, no doubt, because of the age of this place. The walls, the doors, the paint, and even the cross that hangs high above the victims to come are neglect. So right click is safe. Yet, I came and embraced this place in my love, hoping to bring life back into the hallowed halls. Pity that I am a mere sinner. Knock, knock, knock. A small knock beats from the front doors. I know immediately who it is, stepping forward and unlocking the doors for
Good morning, Helen.
Good morning, Pastor Harlow. Did you sleep well?
a small smile from an innocent soul. If only she knew the man she was speaking to.
I slept well.
A lie.
And how did you sleep?
The same. What would you like me to do today?
Helen is a dear friend who willingly volunteers her time to clean the chapel and welcome in people who seek guidance while I am lost in my study. Without her, no one would even dare come to my doorstep because of the rot. I am forever thankful for her assistance.
Nothing, outside of what you graciously bring already to this place. You are truly a child of God.
Thank you, Pastor.
And with silent understanding, she goes to dust off the pews with one of the many rags she brings with her. Maybe God guides her to her steps. Maybe it's her own caring heart that carries her forward. I feel a small twinge of jealousy in my chest at how pure-hearted she is. And thus, the day begins. I'll save it now, just in case another choice option comes up. 7 AM. A simple visit from a young boy prayed for his mother's recovery. 8:30 AM. A drunk staggers in and naps in a pew. 10 AM. A woman slides into a pew and casts her head down in a prayer.
Can I help you, my child?
Yes, I need a prayer.
Oh, for what?
Dinosaur erotica.
Excuse me?
I need to go.
A hasty exit, and another trouble is thrown out of my mind. Time slowly moves on without care of who comes and goes to my church. I am used to this, used to the turtle pace of the flock. By noon, silence reigns once more. A sigh escapes me as I sit behind the pulpit.
Is something wrong?
I lift my head to look into Helen's concerned eyes.
It's nothing for you to worry about.
Are you sure? It's okay if you want to talk about it.
I feel like if I did this, it would make her question me, worry me, and make her not want to be here anymore. But if I do that, I feel like she'd start to lose trust in me. So, what is that one? I do not wish for her to worry, so I can only give a small sign of assurance. Another lie, but one that needs to be made.
I am all right. There is nothing you need to worry about me.
Oh, so that one was a lie. A soft smile and a nod in return.
All right.
I look at the time. 5 minutes after noon. Lunchtime. I stand with a revitalized smile.
I'll get us lunch this time. Would you like anything specific?
Helen shakes her head.
I should be going soon anyway. I have to prepare for my night class.
It almost escapes me that she's also a college student. I can only walk her out and wave goodbye as she leaves to prepare for the night.
So, when are you gonna fuck her?
My soul burns with anger once more.
Watch your tongue.
I'm just saying, she's cute. I'm surprised she hasn't offered to suck your...
Enough!
Oh, I snatched my jacket from the wall, preparing to go out and get lunch for myself.
Ooh, you gonna go get lunch? Get me something too.
I am not your dog.
You are so my bitch.
Without another word, I walk off and lock the door behind me. I doubt she would raise hell in the building. At least not without me being there to watch her do it. I at least can find some form of solace in that. I enter my van, which is parked beside the building, and drive to find the food. Meanwhile, my mind begins to wander. I can't help but think what has occurred, and what will occur. How does one truly say goodbye to life and embrace the harsh punishment of hell? I shudder, thinking the flame that my imagination painted, in my mind, in homage to hell. The imagined screams of the damned echo in my mind, warning me of what is to come, and what will be forced to endure. My hands grip the steering wheel, my foot pressed hard on the gas pedal beneath me. For all eternity, I think ketchup was spilled. Do I click? Oh, there we go. Ellipsis. What? What happened? My vision, blurred and distorted, barely makes out the airbag pressed against my body. I can hear my heart beating in my head from the impact I made. But what on earth caused it? I weakly reached for my seatbelt and unfastened it, freeing myself from its confines before opening the door and stumbling out of my car. I realized what was my I shake my head and look down the street of my car, trying to think of but I think I'm dead. I was never my father. My literally took all the car away. The night I crashed it, barely put the shadow of freaking into that
Ow!
my heart stopped trembling, I caught my head again. Why is so much breaking? Only for feeling thinking about it again. Panic. You can't stop thinking about it. Myself. There's no time to play like you seconds from the next 5 minutes now. The other one line. I forced myself forward, my hands kept down my steps. Huh? Did he pass out? I think he passed out, boys. 5 days.
Pastor Harlow.
He'll be fine. He just needs some time to rest after the accident.
What happened?
Well, there were a group of teenagers racing around in a lot in a stolen Jeep, and they decided to take their excursion to the street. According to the police and eyewitnesses, they skidded in front of the minister and caused an accident.
Oh, so we didn't cause it. It was... Well, no. Sort of our... No, it wasn't our fault because the boys were... They stole a Jeep in the first place, which is illegal, and then were racing, and then they collided into us after trying to do some Tony Hawk stuff.
Oh my god.
I agree. He's lucky to still be alive.
I mean, the airbag, like, knocked the breath out of me, so I'm surprised I'm alive.
What about the teenagers?
They did not make it. Seconds after the collision, the jeep they had commandeered for their fun exploded.
Oh.
We could barely make out their bodies after the fire was put out.
Oh, Lord.
They had died in the accident? Because I wasn't paying attention, was it my fault? It had to have been. Yeah, from the doctor's story.
How long will it take for him to recover?
2 days, maybe 3. If all goes well, we can release him on Wednesday night and let him rest at home.
Thank you, Doctor.
I can't help but let my mind wander as I rest. Was I at fault for their deaths? Was my negligence to the road really what had caused the accident, or was I going to be part of it whether I had paid attention or not? Even as silence at the night takes over the room I'm healing in, I become lost, frightened. The image of the burning jeep scratched itself into my deep memory. My soul knows that eventually I will burn like them.
Well done. I didn't even have to do anything, and you already have a nice head start.
My eyes shoot open at the sound sheathing into my recovering eardrums. Her voice is both an annoyance and a tortuous device meant to stab pain through my soul. At my side sits the she-devil who plagues me still. A smirk stretched from ear to ear in some sadistic form of pride.
I get it, you're a little deaf, but I know you can hear me, and your mouth isn't damaged.
What do you want?
I'm here to congratulate you! Is that such a bad thing?
My thoughts escape me. I don't wish to listen to this harlot anymore.
What do you mean?
Hello? The 3 shithead teens who died in that car crash? 3 down. Oh, don't feel bad for them. They were adrenaline junkies who wanted to get off in a stolen Jeep without seatbelts. Karma's a bitch, ain't it?
You had something to do with this.
Me? The devil you locked in your church before you left? While I'm flattered by your confidence in how powerful I am, I'm too lazy to set up a perfect accident like that.
No, this can't be. This is solely on my head.
Oh God, please don't start crying. I thought you were supposed to be holier than thou and shit.
Be quiet.
Subconsciously, I run my hand over my chest, the fabric of my medical gown. Wait. I instantly stop and a small chuckle rumbles from the monster beside me.
Surprise!
I slide over the collar of my medical gown across my chest and stare down at the scratch on my body. When there were once 7, now 4 remaining intact on my skin. The other 3 vanished without a trace of them ever being there in the first...
3 down, preacher boy. Oh, and don't worry. No one else can see those nice little marks you have. I made sure of that.
So this is how you will torment me.
Again with the high and mighty bullcrap. You got into that accident, so technically you murdered them. Their deaths count.
Oh Lord, forgive me.
If you finish that prayer, I will backhand you.
What do you want from me?
Your soul. Duh. Or 7 other souls. That's your choice. I'll take either or.
You don't belong on this earth.
And you're not fit to be a preacher man. Face it, you're a shitty human being, and that's all you'll ever be. Not even God can give a shit about you. If he did, you wouldn't be in this mess.
Damn her. Damn her words, her mouth, her existence. My soul feels lighter. Why? Chapter 2. Save my soul. Well, you know what, we'll do a chapter video. So I'll save it here. And we'll leave it there. So we'll have a little teaser. Only this line, only this paragraph. 2 days have gone by, and while my heart continues to mourn and shudder at what had occurred to me and the teenagers, we'll leave it there. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I don't ask for likes, but if you like this, and if you want me to continue doing this as a series, let's get 5 likes. 5. I think you guys can do that. But anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, 5 likes, I'll upload another one. You don't have to subscribe, your choice. But anyway, I will see you in the next one, and goodbye.